Hey everyone, this is PrinceWatercress, and welcome back to Let's Play Super Ninja Boy. In the last episode, we made it to this cave after we faced Miss Fanny and got Detekoi, which is really a decoy. And I somehow managed to get the RNG gods to smile on me. And between Fairy Town and here, not just to Miss Fanny's, but also to here, I didn't have to face any enemies. There were 2 new enemies in that area when you go north of Fairy Town, and had I run into them, I would have shown them off and probably got my butt handed to me. This is a part where the enemies and some of the platforming gets a little bit harder. So, we might as well just go ahead and get on with this. Obviously spikes here, you want to jump over them. I said jump over them, not touch the sides! Unbelievable. Anyway. Got... No. It's a good thing I didn't... A good thing I doubled back because I could not reach that. And we're gonna have to jump on these things again. Please hit the wall, thank you. Beat this guy up because he's coming towards us. And I think it's for the best if we do a running jump right here. And we're also going to have to do one here as well. I would grab that P block just to try to get the pot sticker that may or may not be in there, but I don't feel like doing that. And there's a pufferfish coming out of the water there. You can hit him if you are at the right distance and you have the right timing. But it's not like he's that much of a pain to avoid. And now in the second part, we need to be careful because of the collapsing bridge. And I want to make a good solid jump over to that wall so I can grab onto it. And then jump our way over here. And here's Charon on the Charon boat again. I'm going to keep this guy a little bit in the center here. I could go for that P block, but again, it's above the water. I don't feel like it. And now we got... Get over there, please. Thank you. Now we got a collapsing bridge. I want to be careful because pufferfish near the end that jumps out. And because Charon goes through walls. So you want to keep Charon on screen as you go through this area. Thankfully, it's not too difficult. And it almost looks like he's going into the air at this point because the water is lower over there. And that's as far as he goes. Let's get over here. Now, if you want, you could go to the right and play a game of concentration, but that means having to start this whole stage over. And I don't feel like doing that. You would just have to drop into the water to go into the concentration game, and again, I don't feel like doing that. So now that we're over on the other side of this cave, we have 3 new enemies, if you count the 2 that I missed out on seeing on the way over to Satoon. This one will give me one of them, and it's this guy, who is the worst of them. Now, we can see him here. You have to face 4 of them, and he's level 14. But when you go into the battle, you don't see him. This is where hypervision comes in. Please note that it takes 5 NP to use hypervision. By using hypervision, these guys will suddenly show up, even if you've waited a couple of seconds. Now, these guys will throw their heads at you if you let them attack. And if they latch on, they can do a lot of damage in little time. So what I like to do, and this is the most direct way, I guess you could say the most efficient way to get rid of them, is with the Detekoi. From here, the decoy, while it will not fight for you, will stay there and all the attacks will gravitate towards the dummy version of you. From here, we can equip our sword. These guys are now distracted. And as long as these guys are on screen, as long as our decoy and us, these guys, and we're all on screen here. Oh, this thing eventually disappears. In case you do get latched on, you can just mash on the buttons to free yourself. And you can have up to 4 of these guys on screen at any one time. Also, the Miracle Kick works wonders here. And these heads do disappear. It should be mentioned. In case the decoy disappears on you, just use Miracle Kick. Now, I've reached Satoon. And you know what? I might as well go ahead and go to the inn, the convenience store, and the item shop and show what there is to show off. First of all, we do want to heal because the wolf bandana guys gave us a hard time. And we do want to go into the item shop. Now, the worst part about the item shop here is that there's no dragon eggs. You would have to go all the way to another town to get dragon eggs, which I really just do not like. However, we do have the mystical sword, which is a step up from the epi sword, and we have the techno glove, which is a step up from the rapid shot. I am buying both of these. And I'm going to talk to people along the way too. Since the Project 3F started, King Romel has shoved himself in the ghost castle. He used to visit us here. What happened to him? Welcome to Satoon, a town for evil ones. Yeah, if you couldn't already tell, you're talking to ghosts, and I'm now noticing that some of them have eyelashes, meaning that they're female ghosts. King Romel scared me. If I went to the castle, he would punish me. He's changed a lot. So, apparently even the dead here, the ghosts here, know that King Romel has changed. Did you bring a present from Princess Julia for King Romel? King Romel is in a haunted castle over the strait, where strong acid water is present. A regular boat won't work there. An odd odor has come from the castle lately. Because of that, I don't feel so good. We have to do something about it. King Romel is in a bad mood because Julia's father is against the Project 3F, even though Julia's father has since changed his mind. The odor from the castle makes us feel tired. What's King Romel doing in there? So apparently nobody has any clue what this man is doing. And I'm gonna go into the convenience store here against my better judgment because, again, no dragon eggs. And it's a good thing to know that I only need like almost 700 experience to get to the next level. I do want to go do the 2 new battles that I want to show off before I go over to the north there, because that bridge to the north is where we need to go, and there's one of the 2 new battles that I wanted to show off that we could have gotten on the way north from Fairy Town. Level 15, you have to face 2 of them, and these guys fight like the skeleton guys who surf on their guitars and block. They fight the exact same way. The only well, actually, the pirates could throw fireballs, the skeleton guys could throw fireballs. And I know these guys can do it too, but when these guys throw fireballs, the fireballs explode. And can you face left, please? Can you hit the man? Apparently you cannot, because I am just that close to being within reach. Come on. And of course they can hit you in that form. There we go. Did we get 1 or 2? We got 2. Okay. And at least these guys give plenty of experience. If I need to farm, I could probably do it here. Not you again. Although, I have an idea. I'm gonna try something here. I'm gonna try some actual experimentation on camera. I want to lay the decoy, obviously. Lay it all the way up here. But what were to happen if I were to use... Yeah, you're all gonna go for them. I don't even know why I'm questioning this. Well, I guess I could do that. That's a good idea at the start. Get off me! Get off me! Ugh. I'm definitely gonna have to heal and suit back up for battle afterwards. Get off me! That was probably not the best idea. I may have to use other means of attack. And if I could get a battle this way, that would be great. Trying to get that one battle that I want. There it is. Level 15, we only have to beat one of these witches, but you don't want to go too far because you may be facing two of them at once. Not my idea of a fun time. And these witches will drop lightning constantly. These enemies are not fun to fight because they constantly try to attack you, whether you want them to or not. These enemies are not fun to deal with, and I thought you were going to bug out on me again. I want to attack, they don't let me. I guess I don't have much of a choice, do I? I'm gonna have to use Reflect Star. At this point, you're going to be forced to use your magic. I may have to farm experience. That is not fun. I may have to farm experience off camera. Because at this point, the enemies are getting tougher. And while I have the strategy, I just don't have the NP to do anything here that I would like. But anyway, how am I doing so far? Well, I guess I might as well just go ahead and soldier on here. And as soon as you go to the bridge north of the town of Satoon, you'll get this little cutscene now that you have the kite machine. I think it is time to use the kite machine. Hey, this is nice. We can get to the other side in a second. And here we are on the other side of the bridge. Now, there's the ghost tower. But before we do that, we have to go through this little base of operations here. So we have to walk through the forest a little bit. First part isn't so bad. There are parts where the bridge falls apart. You can tell by the little fracture lines on some of the spaces there. But as long as you know what you're doing, you should be good. I'm gonna let this guy come my way and I'm gonna beat him up. And I thought I'd be able to hit that puffer fish, but apparently that was not the case. And that one ran right into me, so you know that was out. But thankfully, as long as you are patient with the bridge, you shouldn't be having too much of a problem with it. Now this part actually gave me problems a couple times. You have to jump to the very edge, and then leap to the right once the log sends you down there, so that way you don't have to worry about being set in the spikes on the ceiling above. Oof. That hurt. Will this give me a pot sticker? It did. I'll definitely use that to heal any damage that I've taken. Also, those are conveyor belts. You can tell by the direction that the dark line is moving that it will push you to the left. And I want to be careful here. I want to be very careful here. So that way I don't fall into the pit. Now here, you want to be careful, because those are instant death spikes. And the path to the right there, up top, leads you to another concentration game. Be sure to jump over this log, that way you can get to the end. And, oh boy, this is going to be interesting, because this is the farthest I played in my practice run today, and I didn't... Oh, you're kidding. I'm looking at my map, and there's another sword here, so the Techno Saber is only useful if you're trying to level up and farm experience and gold at this point. Or Sen, as the game calls it. Dang it! Okay, well... I know... Okay, we know where to go there. But what does that lead to? Okay. Well, I know what we can do here. But first... Okay, I know exactly where we're going now. First of all, we're gonna go over here. This leads to a guy that we can talk to, and if we're lucky, or unlucky, some fighting. Fighting! Right. Hypervision. And Detekoi. Now, do these guys leave me alone after this? They still do. I'm amazed. Ow. Well, I was too close to the decoy anyway. And these guys have seen me. But at least I managed to do enough damage to these guys to, well, not take a lot myself. That's cool. By going up these stairs, we can go down these and talk to that guy on the other end of the wall here. King Romel recently mastered a magic called Shadow Shield. Now he avoids light. I mean hypervision. Good to know! And the next place we want to go to is to the west. Oh geez, there's a vampire. Let me look at my notes. Okay, he flies around, dives downward, drops bombs. Level 17, we have to face 2 of them. Please don't give me heck. Oh, hi, you're one of these kinds of enemies. You have one of these layouts of... Can you get up there, please? Get off me! Thank you! Now, this guy drops bombs constantly, and yeah, he's gonna be on the attack, much like the witches. Can you hit the enemy? It's not that hard! Come on! He hit himself with his own bomb. Okay. Thanks for doing my work for me. And I have to jump like I said, he does the work for me. Anyway, I have to go a little further to the left here. let's go back to the right now that he's made his way over here to drive me nuts, because that's what he's programmed to do. Come on down. You're the next contestant on The Price is Right. The prize is paying. And you're high enough to not hurt yourself with your own bombs. At least, that's the assumption. Oh wait, now you're going to be able to hurt yourself. And I swung the sword too early. Let's try this again. Concentrating a little bit on this one because this is the first time I fought this guy, and I didn't even... As I was saying, this is the first time I fought him, and as you can clearly see, this is an experience. Speaking of experience, I'll take that. I'll take that gold, too. I'll take that level gain, too. That is nice. And now, back to the notes, back to the map. We want to go over here. And by going down these stairs, I want to think... How do you get down there? Oh, I see. We're going the right way. We do need to go in this direction. By going to the stairs to the right, we can go in the water, and we can go around and to the northeast corner of this room. I'm going to do one more battle. And I'm pretty sure that much like the wolf guys, I can only see the skeletons with the hypervision. I'm going to use it just because of the wolf guys. But I'm also going to use... the decoy as well, and these guys... they fight much like the pigmen. You know, if these guys were, like, being seen on their own, I wouldn't have this much of a pain. I wouldn't have this much of a painful experience fighting all these guys. And, yeah, I'm about to say, run away! And since we have the ability to go in the water and do things, we can do that. And you're back. I'll fight you. And... whoo! Okay, this is a little different because I'm in the water now. Which means water physics. I'm glad I showed this battle off. I really am. Because that means he gets to do dumb things. And if I could hit this guy, you know what? I'll take that. Okay, you know what? This is a good place to do this at. The first part of this, at least. Ow. Okay, maybe not. Or maybe it is, because I couldn't reach him, like, to the right over there. And, of course, he's going to go all the way to the right before making his way back to the left. Can I hit this guy, please? Game. Why did you think I wanted water physics? This just makes something that should be a little trivial, not so trivial. And now I'm just running right into explosions too, which is... You asked for it. Oh, that's right, I have to unequip the sword to use Reflect Star. That was painful. That was very painful. At least I only had to kill one. But anyway, we want to go over here. And go up these stairs. I did not want to go there. Oh, right. Boo Bomb. I forgot how to Boo Bomb. I'm not very bright today, apparently. But by using the Boo Bomb on the crack in the wall, I have to do a battle before I can get another thing. Yay! And this episode is going to have a little bit of runtime to it. I don't want you throwing bombs over there! Get away from me! There we are. There we go. This is easier now that I'm not in the hoverboard or the hovercraft area. Get off me! Yeah, the enemies are starting to get a little bit more difficult. Much more difficult. Not too difficult, but... not too difficult, but... difficult enough to make it feel like it's much more difficult. And I thought I could hit that guy right then and there. I thought he'd come out of his, come out of the stun there, but apparently that was not the case. And if you could stop hitting me, that would be good. I'm definitely going to have to heal up before I can do anything. I can't believe... well, I guess it's okay to have this sword en route to what we're getting next. Especially if you're trying to farm some levels in case you don't feel like you can do this at level 18 like I can. I only feel like I can do this at level 18 because the game hasn't been too nasty to me so far, and, well, I've taken part in every battle that the game has thrown at me, and I don't intend to retreat from a battle now. And he's going to be a little bit lower when he comes out of this flying animation because he does. And when that happens, he's going to be able to hit himself with his own bombs. And I didn't expect him to do it in that way. Now, at this elevation, he's definitely going to be able to hit himself with his own bombs. He almost did it there. That was pretty interesting. There he goes. Now he's going down. And wow, I really need to use a sweet bomb after I get this sword, the Ninja Saber. And can we equip it? We can. It is actually better than the Techno Saber. So let's go ahead. Use a sweet bun. Get into another battle because the game is a jerk. And hey, another new enemy, the ghosts. Let me take... ghosts. Ghosts. Okay, the ghosts move around in groups of 3. Level 15, you have the Knockout 4. I think this is probably going to be the easiest. Yeah, it's one of those teleporting enemies, so yeah, I know what I'm dealing with here. Yeah, and these guys will tear you apart. And I don't want to be near their fireballs at all. It's a good thing I took him down, because that will probably give you more experience in gold. I'll take that. I'll definitely be leveling up sooner rather than later. Let's go down these stairs. Let's go over here. Do I go over there? I do. Okay, so I have to go to the upstairs. Good to know. And... interesting. All we have to do now is just go north, and we won't have much of a problem. Doesn't matter which route you take. The only treasure we had to find was the Ninja Saber anyway. You're back. Much to my chagrin, but you're still an easy battle. So I'll take you on. Ow. Ow. Can't believe I'm using 5 sweet buns. I'm gonna have to level up elsewhere. This ain't good. At least the Ninja Saber is tearing through these guys in only 3 hits, so that's not all bad. And once we get to this door, come on, game. Yeah, I'm gonna have to use the Ninja Saber in case I have to fight the Skeleton Knights again. Can you hit the man, please? Apparently you don't want to. And apparently you don't want to hit him either. Holy moly. Get away from there. Can't believe I had to use 6 sweet buns just to survive here. Because the enemies are just tearing me apart. But we are going to be in a battle for lives as soon as we go through this door. Well, that will have to wait until the next video. Join me next time where we go through this door and see what's going on in here. Until then, this is PrinceWatercress. Take care, stay safe, and thanks for watching!